This is Cooper, one of the youngest professional Fortnite players who just not so long ago used to create game montages for his nearly unknown YouTube channel. But then, everything changed after an insane performance in the FNCS Global Championship. His rise from an unknown content creator to one of the most influential Fortnite players of his generation is just something out of this world. So let's rewind the clock and get into the entire story of Cooper. Cooper Smith was born on January 7th of 2007 and he's currently 17 years old. He has lived in Round Rock, a city near Austin, Texas, his whole life. His father introduced him to video games, so from a young age, he developed a strong interest just from watching his father play video games like League of Legends, another very influential game in our generation. He first got a Nintendo 3DS where he would spend his time playing Pokemon, but eventually, his dad got him a PlayStation 4 and he first picked up a controller when he was 9 years old. And as Cooper grew older, his dad even helped him build his first computer. His parents noticed how he always preferred skill-based games over simpler ones, typically played by kids his age. Unlike some other families, Cooper's parents supported his gaming as long as he didn't neglect his studies. Cooper was just a kid who liked playing video games with friends, going to school to prepare for a career, and doing all the usual things kids and teens do. But on September 26th of 2017, one of the biggest games would come out called Fortnite. Like everyone else, he was just an ordinary kid, but strangely enough, while every other kid his age was playing Fortnite since it came out, he didn't even know it existed. But on one of the days, his friends were talking about a game, and as you guessed it was Fortnite. He couldn't remember what exactly made him download the game, but just hearing it from his friends in 6th grade made him want to download it and thought he would give it a try. He started playing Fortnite in early 2018 by being just 11 years old, and Fortnite had it all for him. Building structures, a semi-open world map with tons of places to hide and plan where to go, different weapons, and multiple ways to play. He was hooked from the first minute. At first, like everyone else, he struggled with the building aspect and switching to shooting mode, as well as figuring out where to land. It took time for him to realize that these zones with the best loot aren't always the best option for beginners. As Fortnite was evolving and the esports scene grew, there were options to compete in tournaments and gain prize money. How Fortnite was different was that you didn't have to meet any requirements to compete other than just being 13 years old. So you could just load up Fortnite and enter the tournament as a solo, duo, trio, or even a squad, doing it all from your bedroom. Contrary to what you might think, Cooper didn't achieve instant success. This only makes his accomplishments more appreciated by other players who, like him, want to achieve greatness in Fortnite. Cooper would compete in his first ever Fortnite tournament on February 15th of 2019, and it was called the Prospect Division Cup. Sadly for Cooper, it was a slow start in the competitive scene as he only placed 7,676th place. Although his journey into the pro career wasn't easy, he always looked for ways to improve. But as nice as it sounds to even compete in a Fortnite tournament and be able to earn some money, there was a slight problem. Remember when I said that Fortnite's requirement is to be at least 13 years old and to have permission from your parent to be eligible to compete in a Fortnite tournament? Well, if you paid attention to the mentioned date of when Cooper competed in his first tournament, you would realize that he was only 12 years old, which means it was against Fortnite's rules. So you can call him a bad boy. All jokes aside, luckily for Cooper, there were no consequences and his account didn't get banned. On August 1st of 2019, Season X had come out and it was a controversial season. A lot of players weren't happy and were leaving Fortnite because of overpowered weapons and especially the introduction of mechs. Surprisingly, Cooper was one of them. He stopped playing Fortnite for half a year, but spent most of his time playing Minecraft HTF and was playing it all day, every day. No, I don't blame him because to be honest, mechs were disgusting and I feel like they were ruining the game. Comment down below, what did you think of Season X? Anyway, Minecraft was another game every kid was playing and I would argue that Minecraft was even more popular than Fortnite at that time. Though Cooper would come back to Fortnite here and there to just play with his friends but wasn't taking it seriously. While he was enjoying his time on Fortnite with his friends, he decided to start his own YouTube channel and released his first ever video titled Next to You on January 30th of 2021. That was a game montage. Just from looking at the montage, you could tell that he was good at what he did, no doubt about it. And from there, the upcoming years would only get better. But at first, the views and subscribers weren't rolling in, so he decided to train hard to prepare for winning some of the available tournaments in the game. One of the ways that he spent his time training was competing in wagers, where he would 1v1 other players for money. Another place that allowed him to improve his skill and earn money outside of official epic tournaments. On September 26th of 2021, Cooper had joined 4LK Gaming, his very first esports team. He did it before winning any of his first prize money or tournaments. It was a small esports team which gathered future potential players who were basically unknown at the time. However, they didn't compete in any Fortnite tournaments as a team. Cooper continued his solo journey in solo cash cups, and finally, after 3 long years, on October 17th of 2021, Cooper managed to win his first solo cash cup and earned $400. This was his very first earned prize money from an official Fortnite tournament. Cooper's first reaction was to tell his parents and yelled, "I did it, Mom!" It just shows that it doesn't matter how long it takes to reach your goal, you need to keep grinding and not give up. So without wasting any more time, go and click that subscribe button and let's reach 2,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Don't worry, I'll wait. I have all the time in the world. Alright, let's get back to the video. Not long after his win in the solo cash cup, on October 25th of 2021, Cooper decided to leave 4LK Gaming. From that point on, Cooper would consistently place high in the solo cash cups and get 6 consecutive earnings. Cooper would rack up to $2,035 just being 15 years old playing a video game. From a promising start, things were looking good for Cooper. Coming into chapter 3, a player by the name of Nani seen Cooper's potential and thought of giving him a chance. Cooper and Nani competed in their first FNCS of chapter 3 season 2 as a duo on May 2nd of 2022. At the very start, this new formed duo was struggling in qualifiers 1 and 3 since their placements were all over the place. Where in qualifier 1, they managed to get 14th place twice, but while at the start of qualifier 3, they got 1,239th place. Even though they were having a hard time adjusting to one another, they went to the semi-finals and placed 34th, falling short from reaching the finals. But as a common theme with Cooper, he didn't give up, and a few months later, Nani and Cooper duoed up again and tried their shot at another FNCS. This time having trained and coordinated as a duo. Little did Cooper know this would be his greatest accomplishment yet. In the Chapter 3 Season 3 FNCS, they were performing well in all 3 qualifiers, having multiple top 10 placements in qualifier 1, getting 8th and 10th place, while qualifiers 2 and 3 were placed relatively high and being consistent earned them a ticket to another FNCS semi-final, where they either needed to win a game or place in the top 6 most consistent teams in order to make their first grand finals. Cooper went on an absolute rampage and outperformed everyone, securing the first place. Check out these clips. Even though they only got 7 kills, their coordination and teamwork was what helped them win the game. Straight after this game, Cooper uploaded the highlights to his channel named How We Qualified for FNCS Grand Finals. And now he was ready to make his FNCS Grand Finals debut. However, the game didn't go in their favor and they placed 30th, earning $2,000. But if you think about it, he was only 15 years old and has already accomplished so much in his first ever FNCS Grand Finals. After this FNCS, Cooper once again kind of took a backseat to competitive Fortnite because he wanted a break, only competing in some solo and duo cash cups throughout Season 3 and Season 4. While FNCS Invitational was happening in Season 4, where he was unable to compete in an FNCS anyways. Before ending the year on December 21st of 2022, Cooper joined Witness the Journey esports team. He did mix a lot of other esports teams before, like Optimal Ambition, 7 Wonders, Matrix Gaming, Continuum Esports NA, and Moon Unite. But he never found his place and didn't stay long with them. As Chapter 4 kicked off, Cooper seen significant improvement. To start off the season, Cooper would experiment with various duos, but found a perfect match and decided to team up with Seek. This duo quickly adapted to one another and became really good. Going into Major 1 through weeks 1, 2, and 3, they were placing high, but unfortunately, they only managed to place 13th in Surge Week, missing out on Grand Finals by just 2 placements. And considering they were contested throughout the entire FNCS, they still played very well. But it's important to know that during this time, Cooper was really starting to make a name for himself, being only one of the few players to consistently place high in every solo cash cup each week. But after a disappointing start in the first season to start off this chapter, Cooper decided to leave Witness the Journey on March 16th of 2023, and days later would join Pipeline Esports. Since the team swap, more good things were going towards Cooper's way. As I have mentioned earlier, Cooper has lived his whole life in Texas and his skills were sometimes affected by the stability of Texas game servers. But for Chapter 4 Season 2, Epic made a huge update and combined the servers on NA to create NA Central. So Cooper, who was already an amazing fighter, just went from 40 plus ping to 0. Now this made a huge difference, as we know till this day many other pros were starting to come over to Texas. The 0 ping gave such a huge advantage that everyone wanted their chances to be increased during FNCS. Now going into Chapter 4 Season 2 FNCS, Cooper would connect with Miro, who is ranked among the top 10 best Fortnite players of all time, and having won 5 FNCS championships already. But before they teamed up together, it's just a crazy story of how everything turned out. You see, Miro was coming back from retirement since on March 22nd of 2023, he released a statement saying, announcing my retirement from Fortnite competitive. After a few weeks, he realized that he wanted to play, but didn't want to take the game as seriously as before. So he decided he wanted to play with someone he enjoyed playing with rather than the best player he can find. Miro reached out to Cooper on Twitter. He asked Cooper if he was the next Cold, and sent him clips of players doing edit courses, challenging Cooper to match their skills. However, Miro couldn't make his decision between 2 players that he picked, being Cooper and Crisp. Miro came up with the idea of doing a coin flip to decide his duo. Cooper received a DM telling him to choose between heads or tails, and he chose... Now before continuing the story and telling what he chooses, let's hit that like button and get at least 2 likes. Can we make that happen? That's it, I won't be annoying anymore, let's just continue. He chooses tails, and as we all know, the Fortnite gods were on Cooper's side and he ended up duoing with Miro. Basically, the whole collaboration happened entirely by chance. Now if you think about it, not only did the coin flip land on tails by chance, but also Epic's update on combining the 2 NA servers was what made it even possible, since Miro would not have even considered Cooper if not for the 0 ping situation. So everything was just perfectly set, and oh boy, was it the best thing that happened to Cooper. But for this duo to work, Cooper had to make a drastic change. Looking at all of his previous plays, Cooper is one of the best mechanical players in the game. but since he was playing with Miro, who is already known as one of the best fraggers in the game, Cooper decided to take on more of an IGL role. The Cooper-Miro duo quickly proved to be a formidable team. On April 14th of 2023, they started showcasing their skill, consistently placing high in qualifiers and semifinals. Their performance in the grand finals was nothing short of spectacular. Cooper and Miro managed to secure a second place finish, earning $47,500 and a spot in the global championship at the end of the year. Going into season 3, Cooper would continue to grind extremely hard, but Miro took a different approach. He would take it easy and would hop onto the game here and there. Though they still competed in Major 3 and secured 9th place in the grand finals, earning another $6,000 on top. After Major 3, Cooper decides once again to leave Pipeline Esports before another major Fortnite tournament. Having left 9 different esports teams, which just seems crazy. The FNCS Global Championship would take place on October 15th of 2023. It was hosted in Copenhagen, Denmark, a tournament that many consider the closest thing to the Fortnite World Cup since 2019. This would be Cooper's very first time competing in a LAN event. On their very first game, Cooper was extremely nervous and Miro did the most upsetting thing by accidentally hitting the escape button on his keyboard. Simply put, he got kicked out and the admins wouldn't let him back in until the game was over. They had a rough start, but at the end, the boys pulled off something spectacular. Cooper and Miro were up by 96 points from the second place and officially becoming the winners of the FNCS Global Championship.
Despite having been knocked, Miro's still going.
No way, but he finds Kylie there too with a huge finish. And his teammate gets finished off now too. Shot from the side here, he has no more builds. He needs this refresh. If not, it's over. Wins the game with 9 elims. You gotta love it, but your global champions are here.
Making Miro win his 6th FNCS and be tied with the most FNCS wins in the world. While Cooper just had an insane year, going from barely making $8,000 in 2022 to over $560,000 at the end of 2023. Not to mention his first FNCS only being 16 years old. This is a crazy accomplishment as there are big Fortnite pros who have never won an FNCS till this day. Players such as Clicks, Mr. Savage, and even Scented. Cooper also uploaded the video of their win to his channel and named First Place in FNCS Global Championship, which is now the most viewed video, sitting at 666,000 views. After this video, his YouTube channel blew up and started getting consistently way more views than before. What made it even better was when he returned to school after winning the Globals, where everyone was seeking an autograph and following him everywhere. I mean everywhere. This included classrooms and even bathrooms. He had so much attention that he was forced to go homeschooling. Since the duo did so well, Cooper and Miro decided to stay duos for the 2024 season. The NA Central region was very competitive this year, with insane duos like Peterbot and Boyo, who are destroying everyone in the region. Even despite their win in Copenhagen, Cooper and Miro did not have an antidote against this fierce duo. To start off the year, Cooper got recruited by a big household name in esports, Dignitas. And on February 16th of 2024, Cooper had officially joined them. Continuing on with the year, Cooper and Miro faced hard challenges ahead of them. But even then, they placed 9th in Major 1, earning $7,000. Soon enough, things would start to change for Cooper. Even after a successful run in the FNCS Global Championship and an early good start in Chapter 5, Cooper and Miro would end up splitting ways. The decision was mutual, driven by a desire to explore new opportunities and challenges. While their time as a duo was marked by significant achievements, both players felt it was time to pursue individual goals. The split was amicable, with both Cooper and Miro expressing gratitude for their time together. On March 20th of 2024, Cooper broke the news by uploading a video titled The End of Cooper and Miro, where in the video he was playing with Ritual, which was supposed to be his next duo. Unfortunately, after a few days, Cooper got dropped by Ritual, who went back to Reet. But Cooper found himself another duo, who was his current teammate, Kanata. They had participated in multiple duo cash cups together before, so their coordination with each other was already great. Going into Major 2, they were dominating from the start, having multiple high placements and even a first place in one of the days in Qualifier 1. Then even getting another first place in the semi-finals upper bracket, they were on fire going into Grand Finals. You know what? They didn't disappoint, getting third place and earning $35,000 in Major 2. Just from this placement, they would qualify for the Global Championship 2024 later this year, though they still competed in Major 3 and placed 14th, earning another $3,750, which they didn't mind as they had already qualified for Globals. FNCS Global Finals for 2024 would be hosted on September 7th and September 8th right in Dallas, Texas in the Dickies Arena close to where Cooper lives. The event was split over 2 days with 6 games on day 1 and 6 games on day 2. This meant that Cooper and Canada would play a total of 12 matches to try to get their chance on a piece of the $2 million prize pool. Unfortunately for Cooper and Canada, it didn't go as planned, and Cooper wasn't able to win his second LAN event in a row, placing 20th and earning $10,000. Even though it was an unsuccessful run for this duo, having to play against the best of the best is already an accomplishment of its own. But if you keep up with the Fortnite news, you probably know who the winners of 2024 Global Championship were.
Yeah, we are the greatest in the world. I will say that for sure.
As Cooper looks to the future, his focus remains on improving his skill and achieving new milestones. Cooper's story is far from over. As he continues to evolve as a player, his journey serves as an inspiration to aspiring young gamers worldwide. His dedication, passion, and drive are a reminder that with hard work and perseverance, anything is possible. Thank you everyone. If you made it till the end of the video, please do hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.